Hey everybody, happy Thursday. I haven't made a video in a few days. I've had a head cold and it turned into what felt kind of like a virus, where I had like body aches, fever, chills, all that. It was not severe enough for me to be in bed all the time or like whatever, but it was bad enough where I've been feeling really tired and really sick. So I had planned to do a giveaway this week. I'm still going to do that. I want to do a Bluey video about all the stuff like that is best sellers on Amazon for your Bluey loving child, and I have some Bluey stuff to give away. And I've had that planned for like 2 weeks, but I got sick, and so I'm still going to do it in the next week just so I can get that stuff out like for Christmas if somebody wins the giveaway, and they want it for their child for Christmas. So I have that coming up, and I have a keto recipe I want to do for you guys because it's one I want to try for myself. It's keto, like creamy Parmesan chicken. It looks so good. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable, but being sick just kind of puts a hold on stuff you want to do. I finally got my fridge cleaned out today. This past weekend, my daughter and her had a friend over, and they spilled something. I don't know what it was, but I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even feel like getting into the fridge. So I cleaned that out today, and then I thought I need to make my Bluey video and my cooking video. I had to throw away a bunch of stuff in my fridge so that I can meal prep, and I've tried to keep it pretty well stocked with like meat and cheese and stuff like that because I'm not really eating a lot of carbs. But I did fall off the wagon, the carnivore / keto wagon this week, just because I have lived on soup, you guys. I've had chili, I've had chicken noodle soup, I've had veggie soup, I've had broccoli cheddar soup, and I've put crackers in it. So I know I've gained a few pounds back. I feel very sluggish. Part of that's being sick, and part of it is that I've put crackers in my soup this week. And I don't know, like, I just feel weighed down. It's just, carbs are just stupid. But I got back on track today, pretty much. I had beef patties and cheese for breakfast. I had meatballs for lunch. And then I'm probably just going to go home and make some ground beef with cheese on top for dinner because it's very cold here today and it's rainy. I'd love to have chili, but it has beans in it, so I'm not going to do that. I've lived on soup, y'all. I've just had so many carbs this week. Like, I've fallen completely off the wagon with the carbs, like, just for being sick, because I've also been drinking orange juice and ginger ale because my stomach was upset from this, I guess, drainage. I don't know. Something's going around. I woke up Tuesday morning, maybe, and I couldn't smell anything, so I thought, well, I know what this is probably, but it's fine. What are the police doing at the high school? What the heck are the police doing? Last time, y'all, I was sitting here waiting on my daughter. This was last year. There was this guy that had a gun, and they locked the school down, and I look behind me and see two cops walking up behind all the people picking up kids with big, humongous guns, and they were knocking on windows saying, you guys need to leave, we're looking for a guy with a gun. And they made us all drive out and leave. And so whenever I see them, I think of that. But I just kind of want to give you guys an update and just chit chat today. This is not even anything like with a subject, anything formal. I wanted to do a check-in and see how you guys were after the election. I know that it's so divided. I try not to bring politics onto my channel because I don't want to give opinions that might hurt people's feelings or sway them, or I look at it that we're all humans and we all have either fallen prey to one side or the other, or we're in the middle, or we are like, we need to revamp the whole two-party system and have somebody that cares about people, I mean, it's just so divided, and I don't want to cause any kind of divide on my channel. I want everyone welcome, you know, on here. So I try not to bring it up, but y'all just check in, and if you want to, like, just leave a one-word comment, like, good or bad, or I'm fine, or, you know, whatever, you can. I know a lot of people are happy, and I know a lot of people are super distraught, and this time around, you know, I've been a registered voter since I turned 18, and I have voted in every election until now. I just didn't. I think that everything is crazy, and I know people say, well, it's your duty to vote, and it's your duty to do this and that. And when you feel like things are divided on purpose, you really don't feel like you want to contribute to that at all, and I don't. I don't know who I would have voted for this time. I just don't, you know. And in the past, you have to register Democrat, Republican, or third party. I mean, you have to register and have like a party nomination, right? I think. And I have been registered one and voted the other before, just because the policies were better. I try to look at what people stand for, and, you know, what they want to do for people. A democracy is not what we have right now, you know, and I don't think we've had that for a long time. The people don't get to decide. I don't feel like we get a voice, and that's a problem. I don't feel like our voices are heard even when we vote, because whoever's candidate doesn't win, like, say that I did not vote this time, but say I voted for Trump, or voted for Kamala, but Trump won, and I don't agree with anything he says or does, and I just let it just eat me up day in and day out, and I'm just not happy, you know, or this or that. I can't get caught up in that, you know, or say I voted for him and Kamala had won. I can't live my days out being mad about a human being that I won't say doesn't matter, but doesn't matter, you know. So I have always voted. I voted in the 2016 election. I voted in the 2020 election. This is the first year since I was 18 that I have not voted. And I feel good about it. This is the only time you're ever going to hear me talk politics on this channel. And I'm only doing it because it's fresh, and I want everybody to know that you're not only welcome on my channel, but your voice is heard, you know, here, even if it's not heard at the voting booth, or, you know, with policies or any of that. I think that with Trump, our economy is going to flourish, maybe. I don't know. And that's the only good thing I have to say about it, is that maybe we'll have some money. I don't know. I have not read enough about what he is going to do this time, because I just frankly don't care. It's the first time in a long time where I'm like, it's in God's hands how the rest of my life goes, and I'm not going to let it be dictated by a person in charge. So that's my stance on it. You guys can weigh in the comments. I don't want anything ugly said to each other or to me. That's not what we're bringing here on this channel. We are positive. We can talk and vent about things, but I don't want the animosity or the ugliness to be on here. It's just not about that. So there are things in this world and in this life right now in modern times that I think are ridiculous. A lot has changed in 20 years since I was, you know, a teenager, or, you know, in my 20s. That I just think is ridiculous. I don't agree with it. But times change, things change. One thing that doesn't change is God. And if you don't believe in God, that's, to me, very sad, but it's fine. There are people I have that are friends that are atheists. I dated an atheist once. It didn't work out, but I mean, you know, I understand also why he feels that way. But God is real. I know he is. And he's in control. It doesn't matter. You know, he gave us Christ as a savior for the world, and no man is going to hold that place ever. So that's just how I feel about it. But I wanted to do a check-in only because I've been sick and because the election's been such a sore spot for everybody. And I don't know, I just want to check in with you guys, see how you're doing. So that's the only reason I made this video today. I'm just sitting in line waiting for my daughter to get done at school. I'm gonna take her to get some food. We have what's called Oscar's Taco Shop here, and it's pretty new. They just opened it probably last month or the month before, I can't remember, but it's, oh shoot, there's several other ones in different states and stuff like that. I'd never heard of it till they came here, and then I looked it up and I was like, well, there's more of these. You know, I thought it was like a privately owned thing. And on Thursday they have $7.99 nachos, and you guys, these freaking things are big enough for 4 people. So I think that's what she wants to eat. But if not, she's probably changed her mind 100 times by now. So I think we're gonna go get those for her, not for me. I have beef in my fridge. And then go home. I have been working through this cold, and by noon every day I've been so tired. I've been having to go home and lay down. So you know how you get that viral fatigue? It's crazy. I've been falling asleep at like 8:30 or 9 and sleeping until like 4:30 or 5 every day because I've been so tired from it. And I feel like I'm finally getting over it, but right now my throat hurts and I just want to go lay down. I'll take a bath, lay down, watch TV. So our Disney trip is in 25 days, and I swear this better be totally gone. I had the C word virus more than once. The first time I had it was in 2020, and you guys, I was sick in bed for 9 days. I couldn't move. I couldn't lift my head. Literally had to crawl to the bathroom to use the bathroom or take a bath. It was horrible. I thought I wasn't going to live through it. And I've had it a couple of times since then, and I feel like my body has just hung on to it. You guys, have you read about like long C? I feel like I have that. It's 4 years later, and I still get these flare-ups like this of a virus. And while it doesn't hit me as hard, I feel like I can function with it. I do get really tired. So in 25 more days, it better be all the way gone, because we paid a lot for this trip and I'm so ready to go. I haven't had a vacation in so long. We went to Chicago, me and my daughter, on July 31st through like the 2nd for Lollapalooza. But that was kind of stressful. That wasn't a vacation. We had a car wreck and stuff there. Not our fault. This guy rear-ended me at a red light. Been dealing with that. Oh my goodness. So he rear-ended me on July 31st there. It was when we got into Chicago. Like, we weren't even in there. My daughter has never been to Chicago, you guys. We got there and we weren't there half an hour or maybe less, you know, and he rear-ended us. So we had to deal with that. We had to go to the police station and got the check from that and stuff. And the other day, I was backing out of a customer's driveway doing a delivery, and this FedEx guy backed in. He did not look before he backed into this person's driveway, and he hit my car. So now it's torn up again. And this time it's a lot worse. And I'm sitting here fighting with FedEx to try to get that fixed. You know, they filed a claim, but the guy was like, well, I filed the claim like I was supposed to. I don't know what's taking so long. And this was like 3 weeks ago, I think. Something like that. I'd have to look back at our first exchange of when it happened. I can't remember the date. But yeah, so kind of find out FedEx drivers aren't supposed to back into driveways. So he got in big trouble. His boss was like, he's not supposed to be backing in at all. So he got in trouble. It was on a really busy road with no visibility. This person had like bushes at the front of her house, and the only thing you could see was the driveway. So he backed in blind, and it ripped my bumper limb from limb and like knocked everything out of whack. And so I'm waiting on that. My car looks like crap. I emailed him yesterday. I was like, when is this going to be fixed? This is my work vehicle and it looks crappy. Like, it's a newer car. So, like, I need you to get on the phone and figure out what's happening here because it just looks like crap. But anyway, that's the kind of month that I've had. And I'm just ready for a vacation, you guys. Like, I don't know. I just think everybody is having a rough time right now with everything. Money, health, just bad luck, you know. I don't know. I have honestly just turned to God every day. He keeps me sane. Prayer keeps me sane. The friends and the support system that I have keep me sane. You know, and just having a sense of humor when life hits is pretty important. So anyway, this has turned into a over 15 minute video, but I wanted to do a check-in just to keep my channel going, keep the algorithm going, until I get you guys this Bluey video and giveaway, and then my keto recipe. I can't wait. It looks so good. I'm ready to make it. I'll probably do that tomorrow night. I've got to make me a grocery list to get this stuff and then make it. So that's that. But you guys, I will get this giveaway together. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. It's going to be a subscriber that wins the giveaway for the Bluey toys. So I hope you're subscribed, and if you are, thank you, and if you're not, what are you waiting for? I do giveaways. I'm going to do giveaways all the time. I think they're fun. So, and especially Christmas ones. I would love to be able to bless families that don't have a lot for Christmas. I just don't have the means to do that myself on the scale that I want to do it, you know, but maybe someday, you guys, maybe someday. But that's enough rambling. I've had too much caffeine. I love you guys. I hope you're having a good week. Comment down below and let me know. Have a great day.